grab some lunch?
Oh, no, I think I'm going to get some work done. You'd be amazed how much work you can get done at lunchtime. There's botox, laser hair removal, teeth whitening, not to mention Fraxel, LED light therapy, chemical peel, microdermabrasion, fat dissolving injection, skin needling, and good old fake tans.
G'day.
As Aussies, we like to think of ourselves as natural, fresh-faced, outdoors types. But the face of Australia is changing. And if the national spend is anything to go by, Aussies can't get enough cosmetic procedures. OK, maybe we can. But if you're a consumer who's thinking about getting some cosmetic procedures yourself, thank you. Remember, the many imperfections of the cosmetic industry can easily be concealed. Not very long ago, the only way you could get your teeth whitened was professionally, by a dentist. A dentist? Thank you. But today, you can get your teeth whitened from a beautician or at a salon for about $200 or less. The price is less than a dentist, but so is the regulation and the level of expertise. For a few $1,000s and no formal training, pretty much anyone can set up shop offering teeth whitening. According to the Dental Board of Australia,
Teeth whitening is an irreversible procedure that should only be performed by a registered dental practitioner.
the voluntary self-regulating trade group, the Australian Cosmetic Teeth Whitening Association, says,
Dentists are not trained at university in the provisions of the power whitening procedures.
though even they recommend seeing a dentist before you get your teeth whitened. And to make sure they're not accused of practicing dentistry, some businesses get you to administer the treatment yourself, which is not the usual behaviour of a reputable health professional. Ow! Be careful of DIY teeth whitening generally, because in 2011, the ACCC warned customers that the most hardcore DIY whitening products out there are unsafe. Botox and other anti-wrinkle treatments are known as Schedule 4 medications under the poison standards. That means you can only get Botox on prescription from a doctor. And I mean a real doctor. Schedule 4 medications also can't be advertised, but in Australia today, they are. They're just called injectables. Botox use is soaring in Australia, and that's amongst women and Shane Warne. As the industry grows, even group buying sites are offering Botox deals. Some doctors are concerned Botox is not being properly supervised. To comply with current regulations, reputable businesses like Injectables ensure that Botox is given by a registered nurse under the supervision of a doctor. I think they're the wrong way round. Botox is so easily available now. When you see the practices and qualifications of some businesses, you could be forgiven for raising an eyebrow. If you actually could raise an eyebrow. So before you become a Botox after, take care deciding on who will inject botulism into your face. Because botched Botox isn't pretty. Thankfully, the use of lasers in Australia is strongly regulated if you're pointing them at aeroplanes, and the rules are enforced. But lasers pointed at our bodies are a different story. Laser machines used to be extremely expensive and were used by doctors mostly for hair removal. Today, you can buy a laser machine for about $2,000. The Therapeutic Goods Administration regulates imports of machines for therapeutic purposes, but hair removal isn't considered a therapeutic purpose. It all depends on the individual business, but the results from some non-medical operators are shocking. The advice from non-doctors can be pretty shocking too. Like this piece of actual advice a beautician gave a burned client. Oh, don't worry, Dal. You can just go to a solarium and even things up. So if you're thinking about getting a lunchtime procedure, just remember that the risk is all on you. Because when it comes to lunchtime procedures, the regulators are out to lunch.